Hey, hey y'all, it's Gigi's Lightworking Oracle, and I know I have been gone for a while, and it has been a very good reason for that. Y'all don't mind the scratchiness of my voice. It's about 4 something in the morning here. I'm more of a night owl, um, but I have been gone for a while because I have been going through a lot of transformation, changes, upgrades. And last night, Mercury in retrograde in Libra finally ended. So that was a house of communication and partnerships and romance and things that are no longer working. And so I have been recording videos, but I have not been uploading them. I've been waiting to do so. But I'm back and I'm going to get more so into these messages. Now, this may be a very long reading because this is the first one that I am going to post. And so we're going to start off. I'm going to get my singing bowl and just start off with a few notes of calming Tibetan singing notes, okay? Y'all give me a moment. I'm just getting back in the stir of things. So as I continue, the flow will get smoother, okay? I'm just tapping into the energy of my subscribers, the ones who have subscribed. I deeply appreciate it. So thank you. I hope you continue to support my channel and watch. And there'll be a lot more things coming, okay? I won't tell y'all what it is. Keep y'all in a little bit of suspense, okay? No, I've learned that speaking on things aloud can block your blessings sometimes because not everybody wishes the best for you. So here we go, y'all. Close your eyes, and I want you to just focus on what it is that Spirit wants you to receive. Whatever messages come out in this reading, remember, if it resonates, I want you to make sure that any information that you pick up, that you make sure it flows through your heart center. Anything that goes in and comes out, okay? Make sure you flow it through your heart center to make sure it resonates for you. Because if it's not for you and you take on that energy, you could be harming or doing more damage to your life, okay? So if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it, okay? All right. Divine Creator Spirit, we come to you asking that you guide this reading and that you help me tap into my clairvoyant abilities and channel the messages for the collective consciousness that is needed to help raise the vibration of Earth. Whatever messages that you need the conscious collective to hear, whatever that they need, let the messages come through clearly, and let me interpret whatever messages intuitively and with understanding, and be able to give it in such a manner as to where the listener understands and receives. I understand communication is key. Thank you, Spirit. I call on my ancestors, I call on my spirit guides, my guardian angels to help me interpret and understand the meaning of the cards. I call to Spirit to open a channel to the divine within me. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're going to start off with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards and see what messages come out. I split the deck, and the first thing that came out was the Sun card and the Eagle cards. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm just noticing that the light here is really not that great for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Oh goodness, that's because I don't have my ring light on. Oh, that's much better, y'all. I'm sitting here like, I know I've seen better. I've seen better before. So yeah, I didn't have my ring light on. See, this is the effects of still waking up out of my sleep to try and be obedient, because I know between 3 and 5, which we call the witching hour, y'all, it's really the time where a lot of my messages come in, and I need to stop being lazy and get my behinds out of bed when I wake up at these times and go do these readings, okay? When you are called spiritually, there is no time limit, okay, on when you do your readings, okay? All right. Spirit, what messages does the conscious collective need right now that will help them raise their vibration and help them on their healing journey? What messages does the conscious collective need right now to help them on their spiritual journey? What do they need to be aware of? What messages do you have for the conscious collective today, Spirit? What do they need to know in order to be successful, in order to move and be in alignment with their soul's purpose? I hope y'all can hear me. I'm not really talking that loud. Okay. First card that came out was Shaman, trust in higher forces. Mountains, stand your ground. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Okay. What else, Spirit? Are there any more messages for the collective that they need to be aware of for their spiritual journey? Any more messages for the conscious collective for their spiritual journey? Any more messages? Okay, your guardian angel, you are not alone. Okay, for some of you right now, your guardian angel is present with you in the moment. They are with you, all right? If you're seeing signs, if you're seeing feathers, if you're seeing synchronicities and numbers, it could be any range from 000 to 999, okay? Any of those numbers. If you're more curious about, you should get Doreen Virtue's Angel Numbers 101, or you can look up angel numbers, all right? But this, for many of you, this card, I don't know why I was compelled to start with this card first. And I guess because for me, this card represents that my angels are near, my guides are near, my ancestors are near. I am never alone. I am always walking with protection with my spirit team, okay? For many of you, you might be finding like feathers, like this feather I keep up here on my reading table. It's a feather I found out in nature as I was communicating with my guides as I was speaking. And so from time to time, I find feathers. And so when I find a feather, I know that my guides are near me. And if I need supporting strength, all I have to do is reach out. Sometimes, you know, I like to put a lot of things off on my cats. But my cats lately, they've just been very attentive to things happening in the spiritual world around my home. And I wake up to see my cats like staring off and playing and chasing things that I can't see. And I'm like, okay. I hear things moving, my cats see things, and I know it ain't nothing else. So I know my spirits. And the thing is I love when it happens, y'all, okay? Just like you hear this chime, it's attached to my my fan. But when people come in here and it just goes off randomly, it kind of freaks them out, because typically wind chimes move outdoors, and I don't have my AC going, but I do have the fan. And so I try to explain it's the vortex, you know, the wind pushing and airflow, and, you know, the windows being cracked, and there's nothing to be afraid of. But for me, sometimes it is confirmation for my angels. All right. I know I'm talking a lot. This is going to be a very long reading, y'all, because this is the first one I've done in a while. Okay. And so what I'm really trying to do is tune into the energy of the collective and really see what it is that, you know, you all need for your spiritual journey. All right. But for many of you, this is saying that you're not alone. All right. You've been feeling alone. This spiritual journey this is a very lonely and a very hard journey. All right. If you are on a spiritual awakening, this journey is very lonely and it is very hard. But understand that you have been given all the tools, all the resources, all the attributes, all the characteristics in this lifetime in order to accomplish your soul's purpose. Okay. You chose this life, you chose this body, you chose this family, everything prior to here. You already made the decision and you chose it. So you have everything that you need in order to be to be in alignment and walk this path, okay? And when you feel alone, and when you're feeling down, and when you feel like you can't go any farther, or you feel like this journey is getting too heavy, that it is too tough, you know, reach out, call out to your spirit team. You have a team of guardians who are waiting to help and support you. You just have to ask, trust, wait, believe, okay? All right, for some of you, this is this shaman card. Like, once again, trust in higher forces. For some of you, your spiritual journey, you are being called. You have a shaman ancestor. Your guardian angel is a shaman ancestor. All right, and that may be the path that you're walking this lifetime. You may be called. All right, the work of a shaman can vary from culture to culture. And so depending on what your belief system is, okay, you could be a witch. This does not necessarily have to be shaman. You could be a witch. You could be a high priestess, all right, a high priest. You could be a warlock, okay? Whatever your belief system is, all right, you are being guided on this path. Trust in higher forces mean that you are on the right path. Okay, there's abilities and gifts that the spirit is trying to cultivate within you, that's trying to bring out, because these gifts are going to help humanity for whatever your purpose, whatever your soul purpose is in this lifetime. These gifts are going to help you, but you have to trust in yourself, all right? So for some of you, the owl, all right, wisdom. You're being given a gift of wisdom, of incitement, of enlightenment, okay? All right, you have the ability to transmute negative energy. You have the ability, a shaman has the ability to travel in between worlds, dimensions, to bring back information that can be healing for other people, okay? As a shaman, you walk with the ancestors, okay? But it is also don't get so caught up in labels and titles. Remember that the source of enlightenment does not come from a person, a belief system, or a religion. Enlightenment comes from divine, all right? That's from within. That is from the divine creator. And in order to even reach this level, you have to heal, okay? You can't walk this path and think that you're not going to go through a lot. Okay, you're not going to go through some trials and tribulations, but understand that everything, the path that you on, you are ready for it, okay? You have what it takes to overcome it. Mountains, yeah, it's not like I told you, this path is not an easy one, all right? There are valleys, there are forges, there are rivers and things you have to cross, all right? And this mountain, all right, for some of you, you have crossed, you're like in between the passage of the mountains, okay? And this card is as above, so below. So something you're manifesting, all right? Hold your vision. I'm seeing when it says stand your ground, all right? Standing your ground is about setting your boundaries, about speaking your truth, about holding to the vision of what you see, of manifesting, of bringing something, from above into the 3D. Remember that everything is energy. Everything is about energy, right? So everything that manifests here in the 3D already exists in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, right? So everything that you want to create, you've already seen this. You've already known this. All right. This is just the experience of you going through everything that has existed in the past, present, and future. It is already known. It is already time is relative. Things are just slower here in our dimension because this is a school of learning. It is where we come to experience the good, the bad, the ugly. It is where we come to experience the divine creator consciousness comes to experience, all right, growth. All right, this is how the universe expands, okay? Mountains, stand your ground, speak your truth, okay? Whatever your truth is, when you know yourself, no one, and I mean no one can take your truth from you, okay? Standing in your authentic truth, okay? Whatever that may be for you, stand your ground, stand your truth, speak your truth, okay? But be mindful. Your words are powerful. That's why they say spelling words are spells. What you say is spells, because for many of us, this is a great time of manifestation. So we have to be mindful of what you speak. You can speak life over a person. You can speak death over a person. You can speak life and death into your own life. I only use this. I typically don't do this, but I've been listening to a lot of music. And I recently, about a month or two ago, came across the artist Mo3. And I was listening to his music, and then maybe like a month later realized that he died a year ago. But I was listening to his music, and he spoke death over his life, right? So we have to be, and he ended up, going out the same way his lyrics were. And so we have to be careful what we agree to, what we speak, what we say to one another, okay? Because you're putting energy and vibrations out to the universe. The law of attraction, what you put out is what you're going to get back, right? All right, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Everything, what did I tell you when we first began? Everything that you need to succeed in this life on your spiritual journey is within you. You have the magic, you have the tools, you have everything you need. Spirit is asking for many of you to turn within, to go into silence. If you don't understand meditation, there are several books on meditation. There are YouTubes on meditation. I'm going to be doing a lot more focused on my spiritual business now on this temple path. And I'm going to be posting different videos and links in order to help you all to go within, okay? To find your own inner power, to find your strength, to find your truth. Your magic is your truth, because when you finally understand what God is trying to show you, or spirit, or Allah, or whoever it is that you worship, understand this. Every belief system in religion in the world is here for a reason. There are chosen ones in every belief system, in every religion, because it is all a part of the divine creator's experience. It exists for a reason. There is something for everyone. There is good and bad in both. But don't get caught up on the good and bad. It's about duality, right? It's about duality. All right. There must be balance. I keep telling you, there is a balance to order and chaos. And so darkness cannot exist without light. In every belief system, there is good. In every belief system, there is bad. But they must exist for it to even exist. Okay? So don't get so caught up in belief system and religion. And that's how they keep us separate, thinking that one is better than the other. And then they ban other religions and belief systems because they know that if the truth is ever really found out, that the elites would lose power, which is already happening. All right. But that's the messages that came out. All right. That's the messages that came out for the angels and ancestors. I'm going to see if anything else came out. All right. And that's, we did get one more. All right. So spring, see your seeds grow. So right now you all are harvesting. So whatever you are, we are in the season of harvesting, right? But remember, and then we're getting ready to go into a cycle of rest, all right, of hibernation. See your seeds grow. So maybe something that you planted in spring, you're now about to harvest, okay? Or something is about to take off for you, all right, in spring. Or Spirit is either asking you, for some of you, I sense pregnancy. You're going to be having a baby around springtime. See your seeds grow, okay? Or something that you are, maybe some of us may not be harvesting. Some of us may be planting right now. And you're going to see your seeds grow during next spring. All right, but I'm not really a future energy person. All right, it's more so the energies that are surrounding. So I kind of feel like this is more current, okay, with this transition that we're going through. All right, the hare, the rabbit, is about good luck, fertility. That's why I said pregnancy, because this could be a fertile time for many people, okay? So something that you planted in spring, all right, is about to come to fruition. That's what I'm seeing. Something in spring that you planted. Maybe you all are about to have a baby. Obviously not. You can't get pregnant in spring and have a baby now, right? But there's something, or maybe there's some type of change, okay? Whatever you planted in the springtime, all right, there is a change in the energy field, and something that you've been manifesting and working on and working towards is about to pay off, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? That's exactly what I'm getting. For some of you, this is Spirit is asking lavender. This looks like lavender. Okay, for some of you, lavender oil is going to be very helpful and soothing. I don't know, headaches, insomnia, sleep problems, lavender. Okay, purple. Purple is about divinity. Okay, so wherever you've been putting your energy, wherever you've been putting your seeds, wherever you've been focusing your attention to, Spirit is telling you that if you've been focusing on your spiritual growth and the divinity and growing and healing, all right, you're about to see this transformation pay off. You're about to see all the hard work that you have put into your spiritual life and walking and trying and being in alignment. You're about to see something pay off majorly. God is about to bless someone, okay? Hopefully it's all of us, right? Hopefully it's all of us. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next deck. All right, this is the I want to say this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay, I know y'all really can't see the cards. I'm still trying to figure out. I see some readers where they have their cameras where it's facing. You guys can see the cards. As of right now, I have a ring. So maybe I can flip it. Okay. All right. Get a little closer. Okay. Ancestor, spirit guides, guardian angels, what messages do you have for the conscious collective? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know for their spiritual journey? What is the conscious? Oh Lord, that was a terrible shuffle, y'all. And sometimes I love shuffling because it's extremely calming, right? And for me, it just helps I tune in more with the energy of the cards as well, or it picks up energy of the collective. Okay. And I do my readings when I do y'all readings, okay? So the messages that y'all are getting, I'm getting for the first time as well. All right. What messages does the conscious collective need? What messages does the conscious collective need? What do they need to know for their spiritual? Okay. Okay. We got caterpillar. Y'all, there are some words I can't say. All right. Caterpillar. There we go. Looks like a little kitty. A little freakish with those eyes, though. I have trypophobia, y'all. So, it hurt. It's a little freakish. All right. Opportunity. Skywriting. Something is in the face. This opportunity. Ooh, hey. Okay. Radical acceptance, beloved. Okay. Some of y'all have been doing some work on yourselves. Some of y'all have learned to accept things as they are, and you've learned to get into the flow. Why am I keep starting to the right? I don't know. Somebody told me whenever you're searching, I think an infantryman told me this. He said, don't look from left to right because that's how we read. If you want to pick up something that your eyes would normally miss, you go from right to left, right? And so I'm for some reason, my eyes are reading these cards. I'm picking up energies from right to left. I don't know if that's significant for someone. I don't know if there is if someone is of, I know in Asian cultures, you read, what is it? You write up from right to left. You write from right to left. Okay. Or someone reads from right to left. And this could be for someone who reads from right to left. All right. Let's see what else. So we have caterpillar, opportunity, and we have skywriting, the fate. So we have beloved, radical acceptance. We have the wall, obstacles. Okay. All right. Overcoming obstacles. All right. So for some of you, spirit, root girl, the disowned self. All right. That's about shadow work. All right. The caterpillar is about, there's an opportunity this spirit is bringing to you for all of your hard work. This is written in the fate. This is for you. This is for all your hard work. You have overcome these wall of obstacles, these blockages that energetic forces have put in your way to stop you from moving ahead. All right. For some of you, you have done a lot of shadow work. For some of you, spirit is telling me that you need to do shadow work on the trauma, on the child, the inner child. Your child is wounded. Something in your childhood happened that was very traumatic, that you're still wounded, you still carry around, you still carry some sort of guilt, maybe some sort of shame, maybe you were ridiculed for how you look. Maybe you were ridiculed because you stood out. Maybe you were abused. All right. Maybe you experienced some type of sexual trauma. All right, root girl, root boy, this is the abandoned child. The disowned self is the person that we need to reconnect with to heal, okay? There's a child in someone waiting, reaching out, crying, needing love and attention, and that is why you have these certain sort of behaviors and triggers that come out that you need to own up to, okay? You need to take some time and heal, okay? Instead of jumping from one person to another, one relationship to another, one situationship to another. All right. Spirit is calling for you to sit down and heal because you have a mission. You have a mission ahead of you that is going to require you to help other people who have been through what you have been through. But you can't do that until you do the shadow work, until you do the healing work. Okay. And for some of you, this is about because you have done this, because you have overcome every single obstacle that the enemy has tried to throw at you. All right. Because you have finally learned to love yourself. You have finally know who you are. You finally have come to radically believe. All right. And whatever it is that you uncovered about yourself, you're starting to finally see the truth for what it is. You finally have accepted yourself. You finally are starting to love yourself. You finally are starting to see what everyone has been saying, right? You have overcome inner emotional blockages. You've come external blockages, family, friends, work, career, okay? And you have finally come to a point where everything that you have been working towards and you have been honoring yourself and been standing your ground, it's about to pay off in a really big way. Okay, this opportunity that's about to be presented to you, just say yes. Say yes. All right. This journey was already predicted. What you're going through is already, it has already been written in the fates. If you don't believe in destiny, if you don't believe in fate, then why are you even here on this channel, right? It's because we believe in something higher than ourselves. We believe in a service greater than ourselves, right? This isn't about us. It's about humanity. It's about helping raise the vibration of Earth, right? About helping the conscious collective heal so that we can, as we raise our vibration, the world is in turmoil. We are living in revelation, y'all. Okay, I'm omnist. Okay, I believe there is truth in a little bit of every bit of every religion, right? I'm a truth seeker. I study and learn about different religions and belief systems so that I can understand my audience and understand what's happening around me spiritually, okay? We are in a spiritual warfare, okay? Everything around us, this is a spiritual warfare that is going on, all right? And it is my mission to help people open their eyes and see the truth and to help them find their own path to their own truth, okay? Their own healing. however that is, whatever that looks like for you, okay? Is there any more messages? I can't talk tonight, y'all. Look, let me get some water. I don't have any music going like I normally do, and I think that's what's kind of throwing me off, because my SmartCast on my TV that I haven't had for a year is not working. And so as you're recording a video, y'all, you can't play music. So I guess I need to figure out another alternative to get some music in there, because I really like listening to soothing music while I'm doing a reading. It helps me tap into different energies. Let me see if it's working now. My feelings was hurt. I sat here for like 30 minutes trying to get this TV SmartCast to work. All right, repairing the veil. For some of you, this is at your disowned self. The healing that you need to do is forgiving yourself for something that you had it wasn't your fault. You're still carrying around some sort of baggage. All right, you're still carrying some type of hurt. All right, and that hurt is coming out in your relationships. It's coming out in how you interact with people. It's coming out in the type of people that you draw to you. And so Spirit is calling you to repair the veil, okay? Repairing the veil is learning to forgive yourself and learning to forgive others, all right? Even when you don't know how somebody has hurt you to the point where your breath leaves you. Your heart is torn in pieces. Like you can't function, right? You're hurt. You're behind hurt. Well, guess what? In order for you, this trauma that happened, for some of you, there's a trauma that happened to you as a child, okay? Because 46 and 45, these came out right together. So obviously 45 is going to come 46. All right, so for so many of you, Spirit is asking you to forgive something in your past, something did to you in your past, all right, as when you were a child. Spirit is calling for you to let it go, because unconditional, you cannot heal and walk in alignment and still hold resentment and grudges. It doesn't work like that, okay? I'm sorry to tell you. You are going to have to walk this path. You are going to have to learn to forgive and let go of things that are not rightfully yours, okay? It is not your fault what happened. I'm here to tell you that. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but it's not your fault. And you need to forgive yourself. And the best meditation to do that is the Hono, Pono, Pono meditation. It is 4 simple words. It can be done anywhere at any time, and you can do it for 10 minutes, and you can do it in your head or whatever. But whatever needs healing in your life, you focus on that and you say, I am sorry. You're telling yourself you're sorry, you're that inner child or whatever that wound was, that I'm sorry that you went through this, that it happened. But, this is not the end all be all. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, you're asking for that situation. All right. Whoever did the hurting, if you was the one who hurt someone or if someone hurt you, you're asking them, you're forgiving yourself. Okay, whoever it is that you need to ask, please forgive me. If you need to forgive your own heart for not knowing better, then let that be. Okay. I love you. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Or you can say, I am grateful. A lot of people, it doesn't resonate well with thank you. So you can say, I am grateful. Okay. Those are 4 simple, and look it up. There's several meditations I posted on Facebook. I'll be posting on my YouTube. But the Hono, Pono, Pono meditation, it is 4 simple words. You can do it for 21 days. You can do it while you're meditating. You can do it staring into a candle. All right. And the key thing to do it is to say it with feeling. Okay. It may not even feel like anything for the first couple of times that you do it. But as you truly begin, if you really want to heal the situation, say it like you mean it. All right. Say it like you mean it. Say it with feeling and watch the transformation happen. All right. There is healing that needs to happen at the root, which is the root chakra, which is the root chakra. It deals with connecting to, I have a poster up here because y'all, I have so much on my mind, so much I'm going through. I can study this and sometimes I will still forget. So I do keep my poster up here to reference on the wall when I'm speaking on something. All right. When we talk about the root chakra, we're talking about the base chakra. All right. It is the first chakra. All right. It deals with our lower back, okay, our adrenal glands, our blood, our skeleton system, our feet, knees, hips, teeth, nails, rectum, and spine. If you have any issues in those areas, your root chakra may be blocked because of what you went through as a child. A lot of us, our trauma starts at the root when we are a child, and that's where the healing needs to start as a child, the shadow work. Okay, the root is associated with physical stability. It's associated with security, with self-sufficiency and responsibility for self. So if you struggle with stability and security and self-sufficient with any of those, okay, especially feeling abandoned, feeling left out, feeling like no one loves you, you have low, those are security issues because you weren't loved, you weren't provided for, you weren't protected, all right? You weren't nurtured, okay? And so you had to fend for yourself, and you're still fending for yourself. And so you're stuck at this root chakra, still learning whatever you went through as a child is still haunting you, is still very much a part of you. But remember, we are not our past. We have the ability to heal and transform that. That is what a lot of, I see, that's what they were trying to do with Lovecraft, right? They took something evil and they transformed it into something beautiful to tell a different story, to heal. That is how you transform negative energy, is you retell the story in the way that it should have went. All right. You heal it by giving it a beautiful story. Okay. I'm going to move on from that. I think I don't feel ready to move on from that, but I feel like I need to move on from that. Okay. I think I got my point across. Okay, we're going to move on to the next set of oracle cards. And this one is going to be my mystical shaman oracle. Okay, see what the ancestors have. Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. What messages do you have for the conscious collective? What do they need to know for their spiritual journey? What do they need to heal on their spiritual journey? Okay. Spirit, what does the conscious collective need to know on their spiritual journey? What do they need to know to help? Oh, we got one. Okay. We got wind. Okay. So I may be talking to an Aquarius. This message may be for an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay. Wind is also 63-9. Nines are about endings and beginning. There's a change in the wind for many. All right. There's a this time heralds a change. That's what I got from that one. Let me see what else we got. Okay, I'm just gonna put these on top and see what other messages. Ooh, look at this. Look, we got oh my goodness. Some of y'all standing your ground, okay? This standing your ground, some of y'all throat chakras are bloke. Woo. Am I talking to a bloke out there? Is somebody dealing with a bloke? Okay. Somebody is trying to close your throat chakra, perhaps, or work on trying to shut you down or don't want you to speak your truth. All right. But spirit is like, stand your ground, speak your truth. Don't give up. Keep fighting the fight. You're going to overcome this. Okay. But some of you are having a lot of time speaking your truth or holding back because you're afraid of what people think of you. F them people. Okay, you got a divine mission. You better stop caring about so much what people think. Okay, just as God gives, he can take away. Okay, the sun is this change is coming in. All right, this change is going to be beautiful. All right, because you got the sun card. Look at that. Winds of change. Now, the sun card is it can be masculine or feminine depending on the culture and how it is viewed. But the sun card heralds a time where sometimes you got to be mindful of how bright you are. All right, because you can burn so bright that you can burn out and you can burn people around you. Now, that's the warning to the sun card, is that you got to find a balance in everything that you do, right? Don't Overtax yourself. I'm hearing don't overtax yourself. Don't burn your light out overdoing something, okay? You need self-love, all right? Make sure you take the time out that you need for you to regenerate, okay? To recover, for renewal, for relaxation, for retrospection, okay? I don't know. This reading is, I didn't pick that up in this reading. That's just something that I felt like I needed to say. It just came through, okay? So the changes of wind and the sun, man, look, I don't know what some of y'all got going on, but look, we all gonna be celebrating, right? So we gotta see what else. What else does the ancestors want us to know? Okay, completion. All right, this is completion. All right, so for so many of you, you've come to the end of a cycle, something that no longer is working for you. All right, something has ended. All right, and you are at the beginning of a new life, a new career, a new relationship, and something new. Okay, some sort of transformation. There's a gift coming in for many of you. And depending on what you've been asking for, that's what you're going to get. That is the desire, the heart sky. This completion, this is a whole message in itself. All right. For many of you, you've completed a cycle and you've closed something out and you are moving forward. All right. And Spirit is about to bring you with this Sun card. Spirit is about to bring you your heart. Whatever it is that you're desiring. Okay. This could be for someone who is 53, 24, 63. Could be a life path 9, life path 8, life path 6. Okay. I got 2 9s here. 63 breaks down into a 9 and 9. So 2 9s, all right, are definitely talks about completions. For some reason, y'all, I am getting so, my throat is just like, oh. Sorry, I'm drinking some water, y'all. All right. The Spirit is saying he's about to bring many of you your heart's desires, okay? 9s are about completions and new beginnings. 6 is 24, breaks down into a 6, which is about harmony, right? Which is about peace, which is about partnerships. 53, 8 breaks down into abundance or infinity, right? So this is a whatever blessing that's about to come to you. I see that it is about to be infinite. It's something generational. This opportunity that you have coming up here, whatever this opportunity that was written in the contracts and the fates before you came here, all right, it is about to bring you something that you have, I don't know, for some, I'm getting an inheritance. For some, I'm getting a large amount of money. For some, I'm getting a divine partnership. For some, I'm getting creative projects. All right, something that's going to help humanity. I see for some there are breakthroughs in you're going to be given a gift of knowledge of something to help the collective. All right. There's whatever this gift, this opportunity that the divine is bringing into your life, it is going to have a long-lasting impact across generations. You are here to help heal generations of trauma, okay? Whether it's been trauma for some families experience trauma with poverty. Some families experience trauma with relationships. Some families experience trauma, well, I'm just going to stop. Those are the 2 main things right now. But whatever it is, you've been called to be a bridge and to heal something. And the gifts that Spirit is giving to you is allowing to awaken you because you decided to be obedient and follow the path, the temple path, is about to open up a whole new doors of opportunities. Now, don't get it messed up. Now, just because all these opportunities are coming, you still have to use your discernment and be mindful that just life, the worst is behind you, but there can still be some obstacles, okay? There can still be some obstacles to overcome, but remember, these are just experiences, All right. Trust and believe that God is working everything out. Your spirit team is working things out. It's already figured out. You've already, oh my goodness. It's already written in the stars. It's written in the fates. It's already happened. You just got to go with the flow, allow, and get out of your mind. Stop worrying. It's already happened, y'all. What you're asking for, what you are experiencing, has already happened in some dimension, energetically. That's why you had the idea in the first place, because you're being allowed to tap into this particular, you're being allowed to tap into the Akashic records to work with, you are co-creating with the divine to bring this, because this is what the divine wants to experience. You got to get out of your way and say, no, that's not, that's not really what God wants you to be doing. Okay. God will take things from you. He'll let you get them, but he'll take them from you. All right. Whoever it is you worship, spirit, God, Allah, whoever, okay? This is an equal opportunity channel, and all faiths, background, and religions are recognized and accepted here. There is no judgment passed. This is all about healing. This is a path to healing, okay? And getting a little bit more understanding. For many of you, there's a divine partnership, because you got beloved in the heart of the sky. All right, there was an obstacle here between you and another person, but spirit, and this obstacle may have happened in the springtime, last spring or this spring, or y'all may have, but a cycle has been completed between you and another person. And it is because you have let go, you showed radical acceptance, that God is now bringing this back to your life. Whatever it is that you prayed about and you've been asking about, something that from the springtime, you're about to get it. All right. Something, you learned something in this cycle. You learned something about yourself, or something was shown to you, and you completed a cycle by letting go. You got radical acceptance. You accepted things for what they were, and you learned to put your trust in a higher power. That's what that first card was. Because you learned to put your trust and let go, God is now bringing you your heart's desire. It is now yes. When you learn to stop chasing after things you want and let go and let God have it, all right, if it's meant for you, it will come to you. If it's not, trust and believe God has something better for you. Okay. Let me see what else we got. I'm going to see what else we got, y'all. Spirit, any more messages? Any more messages for the conscious collective in this particular oracle? Ooh, we got Earth. All right, Earth angels. Some of you are Earth angels. This is also about grounding. Spirit is calling you. Some of you, you already know this, all right? You're being called to help raise the conscious collective, the vibration of the Earth. You're a help to heal Earth, all right? You are Earth angel. You have been sent here, and you have many gifts, all right? But this is also a time where the Earth is changing. This is 8, all right? The abundance of Earth. I don't know why. Mother Gaia wishes to connect with you. All right. The Earth wishes to connect with someone. You're being called to spend more time with Mother Gaia. All right. There are ancestors waiting on you. Okay. For some of you, you know you need to spend more time outside, right? Because that's where a lot of your guidance, that's where a lot of your downloads come from. The sun. Also, some of you need to be, there are sun codes. Spend time out in the sun as much as possible, because you're getting downloads from the sun and from the earth. When you go out in nature and you ground yourself, you receive healing messages and DNA activations from the sun as well as from the earth. All right. This through the earth, the sun, the moon, all of these are a part of us. All right. In a spiritual way. They represent a spiritual entity of the human body, right? And so the moon is like the subconscious of the mind. The earth is the temple, the body, right? And the sun to me is always like it's a bright burning bush. And when I think of love, it's like my heart explodes with sun. And so love to me is like the sun. Okay. It is beautiful, it's warm, it's compassionate. It holds everything you need for life, to sustain life, right? I don't know, but I'm really connecting for many of you. You have some projects. This opportunity is going to be you working with the earth, or something to do with the earth, or you're being called to into a career that of environmentalist. All right, environmental activists. All right, or something to do with the earth. This is grounding, getting back to nature, knowing your roots. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on to the next deck. Okay, and this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle one. Oh no, this is the Priestess. This is the Priestess of Light Oracle. My apologies. All right. What messages do you have for the conscious collective spirit for their spiritual journey and healing? What does the conscious collective need to know? What messages do they need to know to help them on their spiritual journey and their healing? Okay. We have telepathy and we have hidden knowledge. Okay. So telepathy, transmission, perception, communication. And I know these two particular cards do pertain to me because Spirit has given me the gift of telepathy and hidden knowledge. These are all part of clairvoyant, claircognizant gifts. Okay, Akashic records, silent understanding. All right, for many of you, these are the gifts. You don't know how you know, but you know. These are the messages that you're receiving. 22, okay, know thyself. All right, 222, know thyself. All right, transmission, perception, communication. You're receiving messages from the Akashic record. For many of you, this is a gift of the divine. These are the gifts that you are being bestowed upon you for your hard work and diligence. You are being given gifts of eternal knowledge telepathically. Okay. I can't even really break that down any further. If that's not something right now, there is a crown and third eye and crown chakras being activated for many in the collective. Okay. And those are some of the gifts. If you're watching this, that may be a gift that you have. Okay. Wisdom. All right. Harvest. Ooh, spirit. Whoever this for, if this meeting, I hope, man, whoever's watching this. Okay. Telepathy, hidden knowledge, wisdom, okay? Harvest, gathering of blessings. This is your blessing. This is a blessing right here. Many people would not understand how to appreciate this blessing, but I asked for this blessing. I know I asked God for mediumship. I asked God to be able to communicate with him, to be able to give messages to the collective to help. I wanted this path. I asked him for it. I asked him for this gift, and it is being bestowed. This is my harvest. My harvest is spiritual because that's where I have put a lot of my energy for the past 2 years. This is more than 2 years. I feel like it's been like 3-4 years. All right. I've been putting a lot of time into my spiritual work. Okay. Healing. And so these hidden knowledge, wisdom, telepathy, harvest. This is my harvest. And I hope for many of you, if this is something that you've been wanting to do because you just feel called to serve, you want to help people. All right, whatever it is that your heart's desire, if it is in alignment with the Creator, God will bless you with it. All right. God will bless you. God will bless you. If you have to know your why. You can't do it for nefarious or doing it because you have some ulterior motive. You have to come from a place of true unconditional love. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? Okay. What is the true purpose behind you wanting to do this? But once again, harvest, gathering the blessings for many of you. 8, once again, infinite. The blessings is about to be bestowed upon you. It's going to be wherever you've put a lot of your attention towards, a lot of your energy. If you've been, for many of you, it's going to be multiple blessings, multiple blessings because you have been committed. You have stayed the faith. You have believed. You have stayed the course and committed to whatever it is that God has asked you to do, right? You may have backslid. You may have had, been down and out. You may have taken a break, but you got back right on the horse and you kept going and you did not stop, right? Oh. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising, okay? Phoenix Rising, for some of you, this is the time where you are emerging. My little caterpillar, you see my little caterpillar? All right? You're the Phoenix. You're about to rise like this beautiful butterfly, all right? And you're about to transform and you are going to blow people's minds. If they thought something of you before, all right, wait till they see me now. Wait till they see us now, right? I'm telling you, Phoenix Rising, Soul Radiance. Some of you are glowing. You don't even know it. You are glowing, hunty. Glowing, all right? Because that is the divine. The divine needs you to shine your light. The divine needs as many light barriers as they can, all right? Times are changing, okay? Shine your light. Be you. Be authentically you, okay? There's a lot. Your tribe is out there. Your soul tribe who's going to love you and accept you just for who you are. And they're going to cheer you on. And they're going to show you and give you so much more information. Trust me, you are not alone. There's a soul tribe out there for you. And God is going to send them to you to help you on this journey. It's lonely in the beginning because you have to strip away your ego. God has to strip away the ego. And it's a hard lesson. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about I. It's not what I want. What does God want? Everything from the time that you wake to the time that you go to bed, the walk that you walking with the divine. And every decision that you make and the discernment and your intuition, you must walk with the divine. And it is hard to do that in a world that we live in today, when it is easy to turn your back on the truth because it is scary, because it's too much to handle. Screw that. We can handle it. Otherwise, God wouldn't have sent us here. We wouldn't be given this life if we couldn't handle it. So rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. Be reborn. Shine your light. Let the world see you, because we need more. We need more truth bearers, light bearers. It is hard out here right now. There are so many people suffering, so many people dying. The world is in turmoil and strife. I don't watch the news. I do not watch news, and me not watching the news almost made me forget about something, and I had to come to my senses real quick about something like, oh wait. For many of us, this is going to be a time where we have to start our own businesses and we have to work from home, okay? We're not going to be able to be out there in the world working like normal folks. Not the way the world is going. We're going to have to work from home. All right. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Friendship. All right. Let your friend. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Spirit, just let your friend in your community. God will send you your community. Support, fun, unity, play. For many of you, Spirit is asking you, don't forget to have fun. This journey is supposed to be enjoyable as well. Don't do what I did. I got so focused. I got focused on my journey, and it's just like, look, forgot to have fun, was serious all the time. You have to have fun. You got to still be able to enjoy yourself, all right? Cultivate your friendships, love each other, support each other, and still walk this journey. There has to be a balance between spirituality and practicality, right? All All right, this life is not all doom and gloom. There are beautiful moments and things that can happen if you just take time and enjoy them. If you live in the moment and be present and stop being so focused on the past and stop being focused on the future. And if you just take one moment and just be still and just enjoy the moment and appreciate the beauty, you'll see all the opportunities available to you. You'll see the friendships blossoming. All right. When we're out of tune, all right, people can tell you. I'm not going to go into that. That's a different message for some. It came up, but it's not a message that Spirit wants me to share. I don't feel like it is. Anyways. All right. For some of you, you lost friendships. All right. Healing earth. Didn't I say that? The power to give and receive healing earth. Didn't earth come out in the other one? Look at that. Healing earth. Healing earth. Earth. Healing earth. Many of you have the ability. You are earth angels. You come here to help heal the earth, but you also receive healing. All right. You have the ability to heal. Like literally, like some of you are supposed to be working with crystals. Some of you are Reiki healers, energetic. In the past life, you were in some capacity. You were an energy or a healer. All right. And you have knowledge that can help heal this planet and help heal God's creatures. Okay. And so Spirit is really calling many of you all to look at your 10th house. I believe it is your 10th house or midheaven. Astro Cafe is your natal chart. You put in your name, your birth date, and where you were born, and if you know the time. The time could really, really help because that'll let you know your ascendant. But if you look at your midheaven, they will tell you where financially you could be successful when it comes to your career. Your midheaven, I believe, is your career, 10th house. I'm still learning the whole astrology thing, y'all. It's not really my forte. I'm not even going to lie. I love reading. As you can see against this wall, I am huge on readings. Okay. I love oracle cards and intuitively reading and helping people work on healing their inner child and inner wounds. All right. That's more so what I do. I kind of use the astrology as a reference, as a divination tool, but I am not an expert by any means. Okay. But I do know that so far, me using my natal chart and astral chart has helped me understand myself better and overcome a lot of the issues that I have had. All right. I know the magic that I work, the manifestation, the healing magic. I do magic to help heal issues in my life. Okay. So there is no right or wrong way on how you go about your healing journey. It is what you are called to. It is what your own truth is. And nobody can tell you what is right or wrong for you. Nobody can put that. People try so hard to put their limitations on you and their belief systems. And you have to realize that they are not you and you are not them. And their journey is not yours and your journey is not theirs. Stop letting other people shroud you in their cloak of lies. Their belief systems, their limitations, their projections, their fears, their insecurities. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a twin. What did I tell you? Some of y'all are coming into a divine partnership, twin flames. This is soul partner, eternal connection. Because you've been doing the work, you've been healing yourself. Spirit, for some of you, you've been working on healing yourself so that you can bring in a divine counterpart, male or female. And that's exactly what's coming towards you. That's what your harvest, your blessing is. For some of you, you're about to meet the man or woman of your dreams, and they're going to help you with your divine mission. Y'all two are on the same path. Whoever this is, y'all are on the same path and y'all have come here because y'all have a mission. And together y'all are going to help shift and raise the vibration of conscious through whatever project and goal that y'all have. Y'all, I am feeling sick for some reason. Like, so I have an elderly kitty, and when his mouth starts salivating, when he's, I don't know, somebody is pregnant. I'm not pregnant, okay? But somebody is pregnant because it's like what time is it? Somebody has morning sickness, okay? Oh, I hope I'm not picking up on my twin. Maybe drunk. Who knows? I'm really hot right now, y'all. And I'm feeling kind of like nauseous. So I don't know. Somebody, I don't know, whoever's watching this, are you pregnant? Or you're just going through something, hormonal change or something. But Lord, all of a sudden I felt a wave of nausea, okay? Hit me. I'm not pregnant, obviously. You gotta have someone again. Oh, sorry, y'all. I know. I gotta take some water. Give me a second. It is hot. Like, whew. Okay. I'm gonna try and continue this, all right? I'm gonna move on. Whew. Okay. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy, and achievements, all right? Sacred purpose, all right? So you are coming into your sacred purpose. You are understanding your sacred purpose, your eternal flame, your legacy. Didn't I tell you that? Look at spirit confirm ancestral legacy. Whatever is about to transpire in your life, all right, is a legacy. Your ancestors are guiding y'all. Whoever this is for, your ancestors are behind this union, this twin flame union. Your ancestors' hands is all over this baby. All right. They want this union to happen because there is something that needs to be healed. Okay. There is something in the ancestral line, the generational line that needs to be healed. Okay. There is something that needs to be created and brought to the forefront to help humanity. And spirit is about to put y'all on the same path. Y'all about to cross paths, okay? All this work that you've been doing, that's what's about to happen. All right, achievement, all right? Remember, so for some of y'all about to lock this achievement because you've been putting intention and effort, all right? Their manifestation does not work without effort, all right? And you have to put intention. A lot of people don't have, and they work and get nowhere is because they're scattered and they don't have an intention. And some people have an intention and they don't have direction. They don't know where to go or where to be. They need help. So for whoever that resonates for, spirit is bringing you someone either to help you set the intention, or however it is, somebody's going to help balance whatever this is out. All right. Whoever lacks, whoever's coming into your space is going to help balance out where you lack at, where they lack at. You're going to help balance them out. Okay. So if you're good at reading and writing, they're going to be good at math and science or whatever. Okay. Something sort of like that. If you're good at architecture and design, they're going to be great at building and putting it together. So it's going to be a power couple. Like if you're the intellectual, they're the brawn, right? So that's the type of divine counterpart that you're about to come into. Whatever it is that y'all are going to complement each other so well that what y'all unlock, this achievement that y'all have, your intentions and efforts is going to manifest it so fast it's going to blow your mind. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm feeling more like myself. My voice is coming back. We're cooling down here. I don't know what that was. Somebody was going through something right then and there. I don't know who I was picking that up off of. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one because I feel like that was it. I'm actually going to put these cards back on the pile. Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all, this is a birdie deep, powerful reading. I mean, y'all got a lot going on. For some of y'all, there is a lot going on. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. All right? Because we're all about moving forward. We're all about healing, right? We need healing. And we all need some type of blessings, right? Because we do all this work and we want to be rewarded for it. And it's okay to feel like that. You know, I used to think that, you know, I used to feel bad for receiving and thanks and stuff. But understand that's human nature. Like when we put forth a lot of effort and time into something, y'all, we want to see fruits of our labor. We want to get recognize. And that's what Spirit is about to do. Spirit is about to recognize all of your hard efforts, because you're like, well, what did I do all this for if this wasn't for nothing, right? Oh, trust me, baby. It wasn't for nothing. Spirit is about to bless you, okay? You about to get all the recognition, all right? Remember, recognition don't just come from man. It comes from God. It comes from God. And you're about to get divine recognition, okay? Let's see what the ancestors got to say about this. Okay, let's see. All right, ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine collective? What do they need to know for this next part of their journey? What do they need to know for the next part of their journey? Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. Okay, let's see. Off the bat, go with the flow. Let go, rest, and manifest. As you're resting, remember, once you set things in motion, all right, you have to be able to step back and let go of any attachment to it, because attachment, when you're attached to stuff, you're pretty much, you're sending out vibrations. So when our vibrations, our frequencies drop, all right, what you've been working on also will drop. So once you set your intention, let it go and go with the flow, and then let God work out the rest. The universe will send, all right, will send you little hints and stuff. Let go. Right now, whatever you've done, Spirit is saying you've sown your seeds, you've set your intentions, you've put in the effort. Now it's just time to sit back and rest and go with the flow. Don't stress about nothing. Just go with the flow. Take it easy. Take a load off your feet. Hey. All right. Let go of attachments. Let go of the outcome. I had to learn that. Don't have expectations on things. When you have expectations on things, people, and places, you set yourself up for disappointment every single time. But when you go with the flow, not kind of knowing what to expect and letting go of control. And for me, that's so hard to let go of control, because everything in my life has been so controlled, because I have so much responsibility. And so when things are outside of my control, I feel helpless, and I don't like feeling helpless, right? I don't like feeling like I can't fix something, or I don't have a solution, or I can't get through something. So for me, learning to let go of control has been one of the greatest obstacles I've had to overcome, and to being able to accept and let go of expectations, attachments, and how things are going to play out. Because if they are meant for you, they will come back to you. And if not, God has something better. I'm saying that again because that is a message to somebody. You are holding on to something, or to someone, or to some place that does no longer serve you, whether it's a job, it's a career, a friendship, a relationship. And God is saying, and you don't know what to do about it, but God is saying you got to let go. Let go and let God have it. Interact and relate, community, family, traditions. Okay. So this is a time where Spirit is wanting you to spend time with your family, your friends, to relate, because right now you're in the resting. Resting also means community. That means going out, having fun, enjoying yourself, playfulness. Stop being so serious. You done already did the work, honey. Go have some fun, please. Go with the flow. Community, family. All right. For some of you, this is a time Spirit is calling you to spend time with your family, okay? To honor traditions with your family, okay? If you have traditions where holidays you spend together, this is going to be a huge time for you. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, like from September to January 1st, actually, okay? I don't care about any other time of the year. I care about September 21st to January 1st, okay? Those are my favorite, absolutely favorite time of the year. Why? Because they are the best holidays. They're all about family, which I am a very huge family-oriented person, like Christmas dinners, cooking, the gifts, the whole 9 yards. Like all my childhood memories, family holidays were the ones that I have are beautiful. And I want those traditions for my family. I want a traditional family. Okay. And so, for many of you, this is going to be a time where you spend time with your community, your family, and you create beautiful memories, okay? And you heal. This is going to be a time of healing because you've done the healing work. Your family is going to see that, and they are going to want to be a part of that journey with you. This is going to be a time to heal family wounds as well. So for many of you, because you've changed so radically and your family is going to see that, all right, you're a catalyst for change. Many of you are a catalyst for change because you're healing family wounds, family generational curses. So during these holiday seasons, it's going to be a time where y'all are going to have, someone's going to have really important family conversations or something. All right. But this is a time where Spirit is asking you to really, because it's not good for everybody. There has, just as there is karma has come around. And if you've sown beautiful, loving seeds, that's what's karma. That's what God's going to bring you. If you have sown horrible, detrimental, evil, toxic, all right, and wasteful seeds, that's what's coming back to you. Okay. You're not going to have a harvest. All right. And for some of you, unfortunately, this is the time, there's going to be a time of sadness. There's going to be a time of sadness for some people, but there's also a time of healing, of mending. Okay. So I do understand that this is not a beautiful time for everyone because there have been lost. But just remember that where there is loss, there is birth. All right. There's always, when you lose one, there's always one waiting to be born. Okay. Anything else, ancestors? Anything else that you wish the collective to know? Any more messages for the collective? For the honor the deities around you, prayers, offerings, and help. So the Ascended Masters. This is my Ascended Masters card. All right, 333. Whenever I see 333, I realize that the Ascended Masters that I closely relate to are near if I need help or assistance or divinity or guidance. All right. Whatever that you need help with, Spirit is asking you to pray or offerings. Okay. So your ancestors may be wanting you to give them an offering or whatever deity or God that you serve. All right. Because of these blessings, maybe the Day of the Dead. All right. It's going to be it's coming up. So this is going to be the most beautiful time, the perfect time to honor the deities who have helped you, or gods, or your ancestors, or whoever you worship or believe in. This is going to be a perfect time to honor them. All right. So make sure you are taking care of your ancestors. Make sure you have an altar for them or whoever it is that you worship, and make sure you put out whether it's their food. All right. If it's some type of jewelry or a drink or whatever. All right. Well, how do I know what they like? Well, I'm still slowly figuring that one on my own. I like to think that there are certain foods that I find very appealing that I would think my ancestors would find very appealing. So I like to make like black-eyed peas and cornbread, or, my brother, he liked grape juice and roses. So I bring him grape juice, or if I can't bring him roses, I bring him the incense of the rose smell to honor him. So there are different things, key things that will stick out to you. If you don't know what your deity likes, there are encyclopedia books of spirits. All right. You can find out through internet search, or going through quiet meditation and finding out exactly what it is, how your deity or God or whoever it is that you worship wants to be honored around you. Okay. And they want to help you. The more offerings that you give them, the more that you seek their counsel, they're there. They're wanting to help you. They want to connect with you. They want you to pay attention. They're sending you signs and synchronicities. Okay. All right. They're helping you. They're just waiting on you to pay attention. Like, I know we here. I know you feel this little breath on the back of you. And I know you feel this little wind passing by you. It ain't no damn fan going. All right. Synchronicities and stuff line up too good to be true for you. And you like, well, how did that? It's just a coincidence. There ain't no such thing as a coincidence. That's your spirit team helping you. Okay. Acknowledge them. They want a little love. Show them a little love. Okay. Show them a little love. I don't know yet how I'm going to do my Day of the Dead. I don't know yet how I'm going to honor them, but hopefully it will be acceptable. I always worry about that. Is it big enough? Is it nice enough? Did they like that? But generally, they do, because it comes from the heart, okay? Enjoy your new beginnings. Ooh, look at this winter. It's winter. Celebrate. Change. Change is coming. All right, so, oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the snow. I miss the snow, y'all, okay? Living in it, not so great, but I want a white Christmas. I want a white Christmas, okay? Enjoy new beginnings. Celebrate. So what's coming towards you? You're just going to be celebrating. You're going to be spending time with family and friends, and you're going to be celebrating. Go with the flow. Oh my goodness, this reading has been so beautiful, y'all. The energy of this reading, the culminating energy, because it says going with the flow, interact and relate with family, honor the deities around you, and enjoy your new beginnings. Ain't nothing in here about work or anything, y'all. Look, the ancestors said we got it, boo. Go with the flow, rest. Hang out with your family and friends. Honor and give respect and prayers and offerings to the deities. And enjoy your new beginning. I could end the reading right here. Enjoy your new beginning because, man, the ancestors, they got you. They got you, right? They got you. You are divinely protected and loved. You are very, very loved. Very loved. The bottom of the deck is focused on children's pregnancy, birth, and adoption. Did not tell you somebody in there pregnant, or they want, look, pregnancy, okay? Somebody pregnant. Or somebody is about to be pregnant. One of the two. I don't know. Should my divine counterpart come? Baby. Let me stop. Let me behave. I'm on camera. All right. I'm praying for twins, okay? That's what I want, twins. A boy and a girl. Y'all pray for me. Whoever God sends to me, I want a boy and a girl. Twins. One and done, okay? I'm going to be happy with whatever God gives me, but notice the signs, investigate, symbols, nature spirits. Yes. All right. Remember I was telling you that your ancestors and your spirit guides, they're going to send you messages. All right. They're sending you messages all around you. They're saying investigate. If you're seeing symbols, if you're seeing numbers, synchronicities, if you're seeing, it could be any type of animal that you particularly like. If you're seeing it often, butterflies, look it up. Look up the spirit meaning. Okay. Your ancestors and your guides are communicating with you all the time. You just got to wake up and be recognized. Stop. Some of us, our heads are so far up in the clouds that we can't even see ourselves. We can't even see what's around us right in front of plain view. We're overlooking everything, right? So Spirit wants you to take some time to be in the here and now. Take time to be in the present because there are beautiful opportunities and gifts right here in the present moment all around you. That's what COVID was really about. It's because we had, let me explain something to y'all. We just came out of the age of Pisces, which is about communicable diseases, right? Now, COVID came because a mass spiritual awakening had to happen. And in order for that to happen, a lot of us had to go within ourselves. And that couldn't happen unless we were not focused on everything else. We were forced. COVID was by design. Everything that's happening is by design. All right. But there are forces that we can't see that are at work. All right. COVID happened to allow the spiritual awakening. It had to happen. Like I said, darkness can't exist without light. Just as much as what this virus is doing is as much as what it isn't doing, right? It forced a lot of people to go within, to face the darkness that they've been running from, to face the trauma that they've been running from, to face the fears and insecurities and the pain that they've been running from and been burying. If you're in the military, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're watching this channel, all right, and you're in the military, The military, you live about 5 lives in 2 years. Imagine 15, 20 years, how much pain, how much trauma. We're soldiers. We're programmed to turn the switch off and to keep going. Imagine how much trauma and pain is buried within you, how much suffering you've had to ignore to keep up the mission, to keep going. COVID-19 took many of us to a dark place, and you went through what we call in the spiritual term, the dark night of the soul, where it just, you were stripped of your very identity of who you were. You didn't know if you were coming or going. You felt crazy, right? That's because you were cloaked in illusions and delusions, and it took you being sent home. Like COVID was like you being sent home on punishment, right? For many of us, we had to self-isolate, right? And so the entire summer when COVID kicked off, from April till August, I had nothing to do but to contemplate. Couldn't take leave, couldn't go anywhere. And so I went through a very dark night of the soul after I lost my home in the fire. And it sent me on a path of truth seeking, who I was. And in that process, I lost friends, I gained friends, and I've transformed, and I've risen, and I've died spiritually more times than I can count. And it is still a process. And it is a hard process. It is a lonely process because very few people understand it. But God will support you and send you help in your darkest hours, when you feel that you can't go on, when you feel that what's coming up is too much for you to handle. Memories that you didn't even know about, memories and things that you didn't even think would interfere or cause havoc in your life. You'll be surprised what shadow work does for you. Okay? What else, ancestors? All right, but this I went through a very transformational, and it took me on a completely different path. All right, I'm not saying anything about it now, but many of you will if you watch this video. All right, probably by December. All right, I'll be posting a video kind of explaining what I've been going through for the past 2 years in the military, as well as in my personal life. Okay, it's not all been roses. Trust me, a lot of you are going to be shocked and floored, because I'm going to be very transparent. All right, for many of you enjoy music, instruments, sound, and tone. All right, so sound frequency. I am huge on sound frequency. I'm huge on music. With sound frequencies, there are different frequencies that associate with the 7 chakras that will help balance, heal, and release what's stored in them that no longer serves you. All right, for some of you, if you're having a hard time meditating, sitting still, sometimes there's different forms of meditation, and music can be one of them. For some of us, we get lost in music, and that's where spirit needs to be, out of your mind. Music allows people to let go, all right? And it allows them to escape. It allows them to feel the emotions that they need to feel to heal. For many of you, music is your path to healing. You heal through listening through music. But be mindful of the type of music that you're listening to, because there are certain sound and frequencies that can be detrimental to your healing process. All right. So when you want to, there are different, look it up. There are sound frequencies associated with different chakras. All right. But also, it's not just about that. For many of you, you are musicians. All right. If you've been, as a child, if you felt called to play a particular instrument, spirit is saying, pick up that instrument, start learning. All right. That's where many of your gifts, some of you are musicians and you don't know it. That is a gift, a divine gift that you have. And spirit is saying that if you work on it just a little bit, you will get so good at it that it's gonna blow your mind. Okay. Some of you, the gift, the harvest that you're getting is you have a gift, a hidden talent that you didn't know about, and spirit is bringing it to the forefront. So, and music is how it's expressed through music. Okay. This is for someone specific. All right. Your ancestors want you to play, or it could be your ancestors want you to play a particular sound. There's a particular song. So with my brother, I kept hearing this song. Everybody likes the sunshine, sunshine. All right. And so I looked it up, and I played it. And I realized that is a song that at some point he must have loved. Okay. Once again, family connections is very strong here. All right. For some, we got interact and relate, community, family, traditions, and we also have family connections. Okay, so for some of you, you have a massive tribe, a spiritual tribe around you, many ancestors you are divinely protected. I think I've said this before. All right. There are people, you have a community and they really respect you. All right. For some people, your family really respects you, or they value you, or a family connection, with a family dynamic that you're about to go into. You're very valued and you're highly sought after. All right. People feel, or you have a community. Remember, family isn't just about blood. Family can be whoever you choose to be in your family. Okay. We have our own community of people who love us, who care for us, who accept us, right? And so that is who God is calling you to spend. It doesn't have to be your immediate family. It doesn't have to be your first family. It could be a family that you've created all on your own, but Spirit is really calling you all to connect to that, your tribe, your soul tribe, your family, and to spend more time and have relations, okay? Relations with them. Have courage, strength, fearlessness, and warrior. So the next leg of your journey requires you to have courage. All right, because it's going to be daunting. It's going to be scary. It's going to be big. You're going to be like, is this what God has for me? And you're going to be like blown away, and it's going to be so big. Your blessing is going to be so big. You're going to have to sit down and take maybe a couple hours or a couple of days to really process this. All right. And stuff is about to manifest very quickly for some of you all. All right. Have courage. All right. Your ancestors are your backbone. They are sending you courage. They are sending you strength energetically. Okay. Be open to receive that. Be open to receive. All right. For some of you, you're a warrior. All right. And oh, and if someone really don't want me to speak this truth, if you're on this channel and you're just watching this because you don't want me to speak this truth, don't worry. You're not going to be watching too much longer. All right. For many of you, you are a warrior in the spirit realm. All right. At nighttime, you wonder why you wake up exhausted, purely. You done slept for 12 hours and you still exhausted. It's because you are a warrior in the spirit world. You protect, you fight. All right. Your soul. All right. Y'all do realize that when we go to sleep, our soul don't stay in our body. It's out there in the ethers, in the spirit realm. All right. It leads to the portal. All right. And it is interacting with your ancestors, with your spirit team. It is moving. Your soul is moving and in the spirit realm. All right. And so for some of you, you have a divine mission in the spirit world. Okay. You are a warrior, a leader, a commander. All right. Some of you are commanders. You are generals in the spirit world. You lead a team, an army. You command an army in the spirit world. People don't. I told y'all somebody, do not be careful how you talk to people in this world. And I had to mind myself on that because you do not know who they are in the spirit world. Be careful. You may be entertaining angels unaware. Okay? Be careful. You do not know who someone is protected by or who they are in the spirit world. Do not mistreat any of God's children. No one should be mistreated. Now, I understand standing up and speaking your truth. All right? That's different because some people will try you. But never treat anyone cruelly out of spite or unjustly out of spite. Whole self-health, natural therapies, balance. I'm not going to pronounce this word because I get this AY avertia. All right. Whole self-health. All right. So this is taking a holistic approach to your health. For some of you, you're called, that's making sure that your mental health is sound, that your emotional health is sound, making sure your physical health is sound, your spiritual health is sound. All right. Making sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. We're trying to get enough sleep. I know that's almost impossible, right? Making sure that it's not impossible, but for many of you who have heavy careers and you're working all the time, I understand sleep, insomnia, especially with the different energies moving across the planet right now, the shifts that are happening. Sleep can be elusive sometimes, but you are called to rest in some form or fashion, okay? Because you cannot, all these changes that are happening, they need time to integrate, all right? Need time to integrate. So you have to take care of yourself holistically, detoxify yourself of things that maybe you've overindulged in. All right. Whatever it is, it could be food, it could be drink, it could be smoking cigarettes or whatever it is. All right. But taking a holistic approach to your body, using crystals, natural herbs, anything that of high energy, high value energy. All right. Not everybody is meant to be a vegan. Not everybody is meant to be a keto or I said paleontologist, or paleo diet or whatever. But Spirit is calling you to eat more high energy foods, okay? To take care of your health, all right? Exercise more, get out in nature, walk, elliptical, something, yoga, dance. All right. Move that chi around in your body. Okay. But take a holistic approach to your health. Okay. All right. We're going to do this last deck. And this is going to be the Animal Spirit Oracle. And see what our animals of Mother Gaia have for us. Okay. There are some readers that can really get into the spiritual energy of cards. For me, I watch those particular readers because those are the energies that I'm in. But I know for certain readers, all right, sometimes it's just cut and dry. It is what it is. You got to be very forward. For me, I'm not trying to make things pretty. I'm not trying to dabble it up. I'm trying to give you the information in the best way and the most understanding way possible. Okay. I'm a very blunt. I'm very honest. I really don't like sugarcoating stuff. I don't like. I just don't. I'm a very honest, very upfront person, and I prefer people who I work with to be that way with me. Okay. I'd rather take an outright racist to my face and work with them than to have somebody brown nosing and hiding. All right. I like my snakes out in the open. Okay. Because I'm going to be very direct and blunt and honest with you. And I try not to, I try to do it as respectful but everything what I say out of love. Okay. I mean it out of love. I'm not saying it to hurt somebody unless I see you for who you are, shapeshifter. And then I will tell you directly exactly what I think and feel of you. Now, there are good shapeshifters and bad shapeshifters. It just depends on what you use your abilities for. Because I am also a shapeshifter. And a shapeshifter is someone who has the ability to change their appearance or blend into any environment. All right. Because of that ability, it also can be, people can use it to do nefarious things. Okay. That ability to be able to blend and to change into different people and to take on different roles. Okay. People can get lost in them and they can forget their authentic self. So just be mindful that you don't get lost taking on somebody else's mask, carrying somebody else's lies, carrying someone else's emotions. Remember who you are. Know what you aren't, and then you will understand who you are. Okay? And you got to be comfortable with your darkness. Let me tell you something. Being a shaman is not easy. Magic works through you. Didn't we get that in the first deck? Magic, unlock the magic within you. We got the scarab beetle. Magic works through you, okay? Dang it. I shouldn't have picked up that card. I lost the thought I had. Dang it. Y'all, I lost the thought and it was important. I should have held it and kept going with it because it was a channeled message. It'll come back to me. Wait, integrating. Okay, there it is. Sitting with your darkness. All right, being comfortable with the dark part of you. A lot of us, we have dual sides, right? There is a light side and a dark side. And for some, there's imbalances. And so for Libra, I'm a Libra, right? But my rising, my ascendant is a Leo. And my moon is a Scorpio. So for y'all who understand that, I'm pretty well balanced, right? I like to think so. All right. My emotions are very tempered. I like to be in control. I don't never like to not be in control of myself, except when I'm driving. All right. When I say when I'm driving is because sometimes my Taurus or my temper comes out because of dumb people on the road. Okay. I can't stand people riding my bumper. All right. That will make me go slow. I don't like being rushed. I hate feeling rushed. I hate feeling like somebody's trying to, push me off the road. That'll get me going cuckoo, very crazy, very quickly. But then I have to remember, okay, where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this. All right. Being a shaman is not easy because if y'all remember, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So Mace Windu, he practiced a form of meditation that allows him to tap into the dark side of his energy and allows him to be able to fight. He was the youngest Jedi ever to sit on the council as a human, and the youngest Jedi master, I should say. And that is because he was able to tap into both sides of the force. He was able to tap into both the light and the darkness and understand the darkness in order to defeat it. And that was his skill. That is basically what a shaman is. A shaman has the ability to walk between both worlds, light and darkness, and continue to find the balance and healing. And so as being able to understand, my mom taught me that as a child. She said there's things that you'll understand as you get older. You have to be able to fight darkness with darkness. And what she meant is you have to understand darkness in order to defeat it. And sometimes that means walking hand in hand with it, walking hand in hand with your own demons, with your own darkness. And when you can learn to integrate that darkness within your light, then you become an unstoppable force. But you can't do that until you acknowledge all the things that in your shadow, until you can acknowledge and face all the hurtful, the dark things, the secrets that you know about yourself that don't nobody know. There are certain things, how you react to certain things. I said, God must have knew what type of heart he gave me. Because, baby, I know in my last life, I was a male. Okay, that I do understand. In the past life, I was a male. And I was also an executioner in a past life. And I have a very, very, very judgmental and critical system in place for people, all right, who break rules, right? Or laws, especially when it comes. There is a mean streak in me. I know this, a very dark mean streak that I have had to work to overcome because I can be very cold and callous and indifferent, and my words can cut and I can be cruel. And I've had to learn that but I tell people that is as extreme, as sweet and as nice and as kind as I am, my other side is just as extreme. Because I'm telling you, if I didn't have the heart that I have, the people who have hurt me, man, But when you know God, you're able to let go and you're able to forgive. And you're able to see that how those things were able to teach you a lesson. They're there for you to see. You can't deny the darkness in you and just want to be light, light, light. It doesn't work like that, y'all. There's a darkness in all of us. But learning how to integrate it into our light, being able to acknowledge it, being able to sit with it, being able to say, yes, that is me. No, that is not me, right? You get to decide who you are. Nobody gets to tell you who you are. I don't care what you're struggling with. You get to decide if that is who you are. We all have darkness. It's how we choose to express that, either in a healthy way or unhealthy way, determines the outcome. Love is all around. All right. So like I said, once again, you are supported. I don't know, that was a message for someone. And I'm sharing some of my experiences and what I go through. So hopefully if you can relate, you understand exactly where I'm coming from. Okay. There are things that about us that, you know, you take to your grave because you're afraid of what somebody's going to think about you if you tell them, right? You got to be comfortable with that side and be accepting. And somebody else who is meant for you will accept and love you for that as well. Because they're going to see that's not who you were. That's not who you are. All right. Love is all around. You are loved. You are loved. And I just noticed this. There's a little music. There's some, this is really speaking to somebody who is very musically inclined. Okay, look at these notes. You see, love is all around. So somebody is sending someone love. I send someone, maybe sending you love notes or love songs. Someone is notice the signs. This came out under notice the signs, right? Sorry, y'all probably couldn't see that. But love is all around. So somebody is sending you telepathic communication here. All right, somebody is sending you telepathic communication, loving telepathic communication. You're picking up on something. For some of you, may be picking up on songs, sayings, or something. But someone around you, your ancestors or someone you love or someone energetically is sending you. If you're picking up songs and stuff, they're sending you messages. You get a lot of messages and downloads through songs, through music. Music is how you communicate with your ancestors. Music is how you communicate with the divine. Music is how you heal. All right. Something with music. This is a very, very direct message, almost personal. Spirit is asking you to connect to your ancestors through music. Okay. Your guides through music. Connect to the divine through music. Something. Okay. One fell on the floor, y'all. Okay. Truth transcends illusion. Look, what have I been talking to y'all about? The truth truth transcends illusion. 22. If y'all notice, I'm always posting or saying something about 222 or 22. Know yourself. Know who you are. Remember who you are. The truth sits in your heart. And when you begin to uncover it, you will know who you are. Turn knowledge into wisdom. How do you do that? How do you turn knowledge into wisdom? All right. It's the application. You got to apply what you learn. That's it. Turn knowledge into wisdom. The knowledge that you have been given, now it is time for you to take it and apply it and use it in a way to help humanity, help Earth. Okay. You've got the knowledge, you've got the skills. And if you got the knowledge, well, God is about to send someone that got the skills. And y'all about to come together and whatever it is, if it's a child supposed to be born, if it's a project, whatever it is, all right, it's about to come into fruition. And I feel like that is it for this particular reading, y'all. I'm going to be doing another one, posting it very soon. Different cards. But thank y'all, and I will see y'all next time, okay? Bye-bye.